What's up, everybody? Welcome back to This Took Forever. I'm Serena. Sorry, yes, it's like 4 a.m. I'm awake. I decided to go ahead and do some recording. Yes, I have a pimple on my nose, but that's okay. Whew, for the last couple days, it's been like a elevation flu or ascension flu, I think is what I had going on. The nausea, oh my God, that pimple. I woke up this morning looking like Rudolph. I can't even believe it. I woke up and I was like, I looked in the mirror, like, oh my God. Of course I have a pimple on my nose. You know why? Because I decided I was going to record today. God's like, you know what? Universe is like, let me just go ahead and do this for you. I have this, I'm trying to get used to being in front of the camera. I don't like it. And I just had to be like, you know what? I'm just going to be ugly. I'm not doing this for, to be a beauty queen. It doesn't matter. It absolutely doesn't matter. And I see other people doing it and they're like, whatever. And I just said, you know what? I just gotta do it. Seven of Swords and the Star. Someone's pretending to be healed or trying to act like they're healed. Trying to act like they're a whole person, like they're awake. Like this is, like maybe you've got somebody who's pretending to be healed so that or like you'll communicate with them. I don't know if that's romance or not, but it's almost like a deceptive behavior from somebody who is pretending or putting on a show, like wearing a mask, like, oh, I'm healed, whatever, but really they're a mess underneath. 5 of Cups. Yeah, that's what it felt like. I don't know. It feels like a little sneaky, like someone's being deceptive, and it's like you find out the truth and you're just grieving, you're brokenhearted, you're sad because it's those 3 cups were possibilities. Those were 3 things that you really enjoyed. Those were some emotions, something you really like. But if she turns around, there's 2 more cups. Yeah, it's dark over there, but you can see them. They are lit up, And how many times in our life are we just like, yeah, we knew this needed to end or whatever. It doesn't mean we like it. I talk about it all the time on the podcast. I was grieving for a while when I broke up with my ex. A while. Good night. Not breakup, sick forever. It was just that one, That was the last piece. Not last piece, but like a huge piece of my awakening. 8 of Pentacles. Well, she's covered, but there's a man drawing of this. I love this deck. It's like a vintage. Mastering your art, mastering your craft, just knowing you can just do it. Mastering your craft or mastering something tangible, something that gives to you. So what? Someone sneaky pretending to be healed that is causing some grief, but it's like, oh, that sucks. You've been through this so many times. You already know the drill. Page of Swords. You already know. That's information. You've already seen this whole scenario play out. You've done this a whole bunch of times. This is a cycle. And you're trying to figure out why you're in this cycle again. It could be love. It could be a job. It could be a friendship. It could be your kids. It could be a bazillion different things. But it's like this whole scenario has played out before over and over. And you're watching it happen again. And 5 of Swords and the Lovers. Fighting. It's you, whoever you're with, you've made a choice. The Lovers used to be called the choice. It's a choice. You choose your lover. You choose to be with a person, right? So it's a choice that you make about pairing up with somebody. So you're fighting with somebody you've made a decision to have a relationship with, a friendship. It doesn't always be romantic. It could be a boss. It could be somebody at work. It could be a business partner. It could be a gazillion different things. It could be your freaking dog groomer. I don't know. Whatever. People have problems. It could be a neighbor. I saw this video of like Neighbors, like it's like a TV show. These terrible people, and I'm just like, oh my God, could you imagine? I mean, I know it's TV and it's like whatever, but it's like, think about that scenario though, living next to somebody that's like awful. Wheel of Fortune. So you were destined to find out like this cycle. Like you needed to see it. You needed to see it play out. That's the Page of Swords. Oh, sorry, hiccups. Always. Apparently, they say when you got the hiccups and you're doing a reading, you're on point, which happens all the time. So it must be on point. If it feels like it. I just read the energy. I don't have anybody, like, it's just, I know. It's like I see something and it's like, oh, I know that is. And it's so funny how like spirit confirms it to me with my intuition. It's so crazy. See, this is the beautiful part about being tapped in, is that if your energy is clear and it's flowing and you can read it, it's not about a spirit or disembodied voices or something creepy like that, because it's not. It's just a message. It's like, no, I don't know where the money is buried or anything like that. It's to help guide you to make decisions based on energy. And when you can start to read energy and understand it, and that the whole world is energy, if you can read the whole world, then you can navigate it. It's really simple. And tarot is just an amazing tool for it. I love it. Anyway, destiny to see this. Oh, and the Three of Swords flipped over. Sorry. Three of Swords is, I actually like this card. Everybody hates this card. Everyone's like, no, not Three of Swords. Swords are thoughts, right? So it's like your thoughts control your emotions. So in some sense, we do continuously break our own heart because we keep thinking about the pain. We keep thinking about what we lost. We keep thinking about, oh, this person doesn't love me, or oh, I lost my job, or oh, I lost whatever, right? And I know. And this is I swear to you, for me, this used to be the hardest card, and the Tower, and the Seven of Swords, and the Five of Swords, the Five of Wands, like all the icky ones. Do you know what I mean? I used to get them constantly. And I was just like, what the heck? And then I finally started to realize that they all have a point. Like, we all have pain points in our life, and these cards are the energy of that pain point we're coming to. It's like my dog, her ear got nasty infection in it. I got her from the shelter a year ago, and we've been fighting with this ear infection, and it's just taken, but we're good, right? But it broke my heart. I cried and I cried and I cried. Why? Because the vet was like, we don't even have an antibiotic for this. Like, we don't even know how to treat it, so we have to go to a special compounding pharmacy, try to figure out what we're gonna make to put in her ear. We contacted, like, it was a lot, and my heart was broken. Why? Because my dog cannot talk. Okay, I see her walking with her head tipped, and I'm trying to make this better. I'm not getting the help. Her ear is irritated. I'm having to mess with it all the time. She doesn't want me, like, near her. Sometimes she moves away from me and she jumps. It was not good for our relationship, and it broke my heart because I love her so much, and I want her to have a good life, and I want her to be happy, and she deserves it. And she's amazing, and it was killing me because she doesn't understand. All she knows is she's had an ear infection her whole life, and she just, like, doesn't feel good. But that ripped my heart out, you know? And it was the thoughts of, she can't talk, she can't communicate, like, is she in pain? You know, so I reached out for help. I got her help. Like, I'd been getting her help, but I realized we needed more. It's stressful. That's what these thoughts do right here, right? Because it cost me a lot of money. There's just a lot of things, right? So, but it had to happen. It's all, I can't even tell you how many lessons I've learned just by Lemon's ear infection. And that's just, when I started approaching life, like everything was happening for me, not to me, because I got out of that victim mentality. And I know this pisses a lot of people off, myself included, that I really do feel my belief system has been a little whatever through this awakening. It was like the last part. So I've been trying to decide, like I've really been trying on different ideas of where we come from, how we got here, what we're doing here, the mind, the body, the soul, separating all that. And now that that's happened to me so many times that now I know I'm an official observer of my life, like I can remove myself and watch. That's what my dreams that I had were teaching me. It's crazy. Like all the things that I've learned over the last couple of years is what I'm really being led to share. So that's what I'm doing. And I don't give a shit if anybody listens to it or not. It doesn't really matter. It happened to me and my life is doing great. The sun. I told you. I can't make this shit up. It just happens. I've been fighting it for a really long time, like years. And now that I'm getting comfortable with it and like it's happening, like it's just now that I'm trusting it and I'm trusting myself and I'm stepping into my gifts, like I've had them forever. I just didn't know how to use them. And I didn't want anybody to know they were there. Emperor. In my energy, I have all of my... I've mastered all the kings. I've mastered my energy of emotions, my thoughts, my money. We're getting there. And my passion, which really tarot and YouTube, doing YouTube and TikTok. Well, not so much TikTok. I don't really like TikTok. You know why? I found myself wanting to post videos there because the camera, the actual app makes your face look better automatically. Like you don't even have to do anything. The camera is better. And so I was like, oh, I look better, right? Because come on, I'm still a fucking human. But I realized that that's why I wanted to post there. But I don't like posting on TikTok. I mean, it's okay, but I just feel like YouTube is the one that's going to stick around. I feel like everything I'm putting on TikTok is pretty much going to be useless at some point here. I really don't think that app's going to be around forever. I really don't think none of these apps are really going to be around forever. I really do think it's YouTube. I think YouTube's the only one that's going to be here. And people are looking for authenticity. People are looking for authentic. They don't want these filtered videos. They don't want AI. They don't want editing. I don't edit videos. I'm sorry. I don't know how. And I don't really feel the desire to sit and do it because I just don't. When I do the podcast, I do remove the pauses. That's the only AI thing I have on the app that I use. I use Riverside. I don't use the descriptions. I don't use anything. I don't use any of that stuff. I don't even know how. I don't even want it. It's just too much. I don't need it. It's simple. I just want simple. I want raw. I want uncut. That's what I want. That's it. Four of Pentacles and the World. I've learned my lesson. See, the world is about learning the lesson. It's overcoming cycles. Are you going to start the cycle or did you learn your lesson? I learned my lesson. That's why I got the Sun and the Emperor going on over here. I learned my lesson. Did you learn yours? I hope you did. Don't reopen that damn door. Don't go back. Do not go back. Don't call him. Don't call her. Don't do it. Pentacles isn't always money. Pentacles is anything tangible that you want but you got to change your relationship with money if that's your problem. It's a tool, not a weapon. Learn your lesson. Learn your lesson about whatever it is that you've got a death grip on. I always tell people, it's so funny. As soon as people start figuring out how to make money just a little bit, they go and they like fuck it to death and then it gets ruined. It's really wild. I see so many people do it. It's really crazy. And I've learned now that like, it's kind of a fine dance and I'm learning about not burning out and I'm learning about like letting my soul like just kind of take its time and do what it needs to do and everything just shows up beautifully and I'm not stressed. And I see all these people running around scurrying and scrambling and doing all this shit and I'm over here just fucking money rolling in, everything's going good and I'm like, so anyway, and then people be hating on me. Like I cannot even tell you how many people be coming at me and I'm like, bitch, no, I didn't do anything wrong. Minding my own business, making my own money. There is nobody here. I pay my own bills. I don't mess with anybody. It's me. I told Spirit in the beginning of my awakening, I'm done. I'm done. do whatever has got to happen, but I don't ever want to feel like this again. When I was getting divorced. And let me tell you, that was, whew, 6 of Cups, baby. It was so healing to my inner child when I got divorced. Getting a divorce was the best thing I ever did for myself. I swear. I will never not admit that. Oh, wow. Whoa. Sagittarius, Hierophant. I'm sorry. We've got Temperance, the Hierophant, 3 of Swords, the Star, Page of Cups, and 8 of Wands here. Except the way that they fell out, I'm going to do it 8 of Wands, Page of Cups, the Star, 3 of Swords, Hierophant, and Temperance. Coming fast. I'm sorry, I keep leaning forward. Coming information that's coming fast, Page of Cups. It's something that's already tangible here. It feels good. You like it. It's small. It's innocent. It's a small offer, but it's very healing. It's something that, oh, from the start, because this card always reminds me of being connected to my true self. And it's like I made the connection and she's sending something to me. It's my higher self is. It's a gift. Broken heart. 3 of Swords. What are they sending me? The gift. 3 of Swords was my gift. It was the gift. This is what woke me up. This is what spirit and balance. Like, I love this Temperance card. It says, part man, part woman, all angel. 1 foot in the water, 1 foot on the land. See? It's balance. It's complete balance. Made my peace with the water. I made my peace with the elements. I've made my peace with everything. I'm at peace. That was the gift, is my heart had to get broken. Spirit knew it. Spirit's like, I sent that to you. That's higher learning. That's higher authority, higher spiritual. Yeah. It was, and it was a gift. It's what woke me up. It was small, but it wasn't. It was small and healing. The broken heart was the gift. And that's getting out of that victim mentality. It's hard. And look, I know I'm not going to be for everybody. I'm going to get some nasty ass comments. Now listen, if something really horrible happened to you, like it did to me, really horrible, it's not okay. What they did to you is not okay. What happened to us was not okay. And we know that. Nobody needs to tell us that it was wrong. We know it was wrong. But we have to move on. We can't hold on to it anymore. We have to transmute it. And if you can, you can. If you can't, it's okay. It's just not your time. Just keep trying if you want. If you don't, it's okay. But since you're here listening to this, I assume you do. Or maybe you're just running around miserable, watching tarot and trying to figure out what the fuck this planet is. I get it. This rock has been one hell of a ride. 5 of Wands, 100%. It's a battle. It's okay. Don't argue. Don't fight with yourself. Just try to start finding things that are truth. Ace of Swords. Find your truth. One of the things that really helped me start to wake up was remembering things that happened to me that I couldn't explain. Like one time when the light on the wall was flickering, there was a wall sconce in my room, and I was about 15, and I remember it flickering, and I said, stop, and it stopped. And I was like, how'd that happen? And I was like, turn on, and the bulb turned on. And I was like, on the count of 3, turn on. And I went, 1, 2, 3. And the light turned on. And I did this for a few minutes. And then I got scared and ran out of my room. That's the day I knew. I was 15. I was like, I had a dream right about then too, which is really funny. I was sick and I woke up crying, and my sister was like, Riri, Riri, wake up, Riri, wake up. And I was like, what? And I was crying, and she's like, what's wrong? Why are you crying? And I was like, I don't want any meat on my tacos. I don't want to eat meat on the tacos. And she was like, what the fuck? And so I went downstairs and I was crying. I had to take some medicine. I was a mess, and I went back to bed. But I had a dream that my mom was making tacos, and I was in the kitchen. She kept trying to put meat on them, and I was crying, and I didn't want it, which is funny because now I can't eat meat. Not because, like, I've never really liked it, but I've always been like, no, this is just what we do. We just eat meat. And now I energetically cannot eat it. I can't even touch it. I don't even like cooking. I won't cook it. I just don't like it. And I honestly, ever since I got away from my ex-husband and stuff, even when I wasn't married, like, there was a time period I was single by myself for a little bit after I left home, and I didn't eat meat. I really didn't eat it. And everyone always used to think I was weird. I mean, I would eat it like if other people cooked it and stuff, but I never wanted it. I just don't like it. I really don't like meat. It just, now that I don't cook it, I don't mind cooking. I used to hate cooking. It's because I don't like meat. And it was like, always like, oh, well, you have to eat it. It's protein. It's protein. But I was like, man, I found protein in other stuff. Man, I don't want to eat that crap. And now I'm free. I did it. I'm the fool. Sovereign, baby. Brand new. Right off the edge. I read tarot a little bit different than a lot of people. I look at it through the Tree of Life. Cabal Tarot. And that's, if you know, you know. But it's like backwards. The Fool's journey is backwards. We start at the world down here at the bottom in the earth. Because this is where we are. And we work our way up to become the Fool and become sovereign. That's an untethered soul right there. And then once you become an untethered soul and you understand the rules of the universe, then you can start manifesting. And that's what the smaller, the suit cards are for, the pentacles, the cups. Because once you understand the elements and how they work in the world, then you can start using the Tree of Life in your own spectrum to manifest. Just have to understand the laws, that's all. There's laws to this universe, like gravity, you know? There's things. And once you understand the things, the hidden things, then you're good. And that's very High Priestess. That's seeing behind the veil. I have the secrets. Her veil that she's holding, you know, that's sitting behind her, and she's holding the documents. She has the keys. She can let you see behind the veil. And she did. She showed it to me. The pomegranate dream. It helped me understand that I'm seeing the other side. I'm connecting to my higher self. I'm my highest self is somewhere else. We're not here. And this is an illusion. This is a video game, basically. This is our avatar. And that's why everything stays here, because we're not really here. This was a world that was built, and we're here. And that's really what I believe, truly. Like, and it's becoming more and more clear. So I'm really good. I'm grateful for that. I'm very grateful for that clarity, because that was really messing me up for a long time. But once that finally took root and I finally started to understand what was going on, and I got out of religion and all that kind of stuff, it really made so much more sense. And I was like, you know what? The funny thing is it sounds woo-woo, right? It totally sounds woo-woo. But after you get over that and you remove yourself from the dogma of religion, all of a sudden, everything else makes sense. It's not woo-woo magic. It's not crazy. It's like, oh, that's just the laws of the universe. It's the laws. Queen of Wands, baby. Magic. Magic. She understands. 10 of Wands. It's over. We got all of our wands. We're done. We got that last one. It's right there. We got our wands. It's time to start manifesting some shit. You know what I mean? All right, let me leave you with a message. Let me leave you with something like good, something you can do, something to look forward to. What you got for us, Spirit? Give me a positive message. 8 of Wands. I love this card. It's coming. It's coming. That's information. It could be a message. What is it? I feel like I want to pull another card for that. Like, what is that? It's like, and you see it. These people see it. It's like you already know it's coming. Whatever it is. You got something. Queen of Pentacles. Oh, it's beautiful. Look at her and all her flowers and like just all her earthly stuff. It's coming, baby. That's a good energy. That is in control of her money, in control of abundance. It's beautiful. It's coming. All right, everybody. Have a good day. I'll talk to you next time.